This is US clearing $93 million arms sale to India. Excalibur and Javelin supercharge firepower, advanced missiles and smart artillery for India. Lethal upgrade to India's battle edge. Amid trade deal tiff comes a mega sweetener. India's northern front, in fact, gets more teeth with this very arms deal. So yes, this is what we are bringing to you at the very top of the segment. And Pranay Upadhyay joining me on the broadcast to, in fact, put this into further context. Pranay, I would want to understand here, how does this arms deal, A, bolster the US-India relationship at this given point, and also gives India an edge at this point, including these very missiles within our artillery?
First of all, Shreya, this is the first major defense sales agreement or defense sale approval from the United States after President Donald Trump has assumed office for the second time of his tenure. And this is also first major defense deal announcement made by the United States after India and United States have concluded and signed the 10-year defense cooperation agreement. This has been notified by the Defense Security and Cooperation Agency of the United States to the U.S. Congress that they intend to sell this, 25, FGM-148 Javelin missiles, which is an anti-tank missile. This is certainly going to give more teeth to and the lethal power to the Indian military, because this is considered in the category of the fire and forget missile. This has a proven precision strike capabilities and a very proven anti-tank missile system. And India is going to get this missile system from the United States. Defense deal worth $93 million has been approved by the DSCA, and they notified that this is going to improve the relationship and the national security objectives of the United States, and improve the relationship, defense ties with India. So definitely this is important as far as India-US defense ties are concerned. Besides that, this is also going to add or to give more lethal power, more firepower to the Indian military, to the Indian Army, specifically the cavalry of Indian Army. And besides that, there is also an Excalibur round for the artillery, which has also been approved. This deal is of worth around $46 million. So the total of the approved deal by the DSCA is of $93 million, and this is going to be a significant purchase by India from the United States. And we have seen that how India is trying to modernize its military power in the recent past. And also, when India says that we have diversified our military purchases, and a large number of military purchases have also started coming from the United States. This is also going to help in terms of the bilateral trade agreement negotiations as well, that India is diversifying its military purchases from United States.
Very true. Pranay, do stay with us. We have more news coming in on this very front as we speak. Viewers, there's breaking news coming. Let's quickly take a look. Now, as India is strengthening its own artillery as well, there is people who are now, the world rather, following suit. Several other nations wanting to follow suit and keeping a close watch. Global beeline for Operation Sindoor star as Indonesia now eyes the supersonic BrahMos, the spear that devastated Pakistan terror hubs. After Philippines, Jakarta eyes on BrahMos. Made in India miracle missile global buyers. In fact, big deal likely at the Indonesian Mantri's visit. Proud moment for Atmanirbhar defense. And with that, we'll bring in Pranay into the conversation here. Pranay, this is not just a big moment, one would say, for India, but also how India has now begun leading from the very front when we speak of defense, this defense sector as well.
For long, India never exported or not been considered as a large exporter of the defense equipment. But of late, in last 10 years, the perception has changed. India's defense export has grown. And especially if you see the Southeast Asia as a potential market for India, Philippines is the first country to receive BrahMos missile battery. One battery has already been delivered by India to Philippines. And now Indonesia is showing interest. Recently, there have been visits by the India's defense secretary to to Indonesia. And you will recall, Shreya, that last year, the president of Indonesia, Prabowo, was the special guest for our Republic Day parade, and during that visit, the negotiation started between the potential sale of BrahMos missile batteries to Indonesia. And after Operation Sindoor, there is a keen interest in not only in India and Indonesia, but also in many other countries, because it's a proven missile system. It's the world's most lethal and most powerful supersonic cruise missile, and that's why it's a joint venture between India and Russia. But definitely, all the production is being done in India. And recently, while flagging the facility in Lucknow, Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has also indicated that Indonesia has expressed its interest in the purchase of BrahMos missiles. We will be taking forward that negotiation. The defense minister of Indonesia is likely to visit from 26th to 28th of November, like later this month, and he is likely to take forward the negotiation and the purchase process between India and Indonesia. And Indonesia is going to strengthen its coastal, the coastal security when they get the naval version or the land version of BrahMos missile battery.
Right. Thank you, Pranay, for bringing us all those details within this very story, and we are keeping a close track of it. But right now, we're shifting our focus.